my beautiful dream bees. Welcome back, a new yoga flow video. Today's yoga flow is going to be an intermediate to advanced flow. A little bit more difficult, the asanas and postures will be more challenging, and it's all going to be focused on our heart chakra. So this space within our bodies holds so much tension, it holds emotions, it can hold pain and memories. And as we use our asanas to really go into this part of our bodies, we try to listen to how that feels. So I hope this gives you a moment to really go inward, and it sets you up for the rest of your day. Enjoy.
Let's begin our practice on all fours positions onto our mats. Warming up the body slowly, tucking in the toes, and just balancing the hips as we push the body forward and exhale it back. Feel the belly here as you're moving, warming up the wrists, and now preparing to inhale as we open the heart, and exhale, pushing back, sitting on our heels. Inhale, coming forward and breathing into the sky, and exhale, rounding the spine. Inhale, opening, and exhale, looking towards the belly and closing. Just like that, breathe in towards the sky, and this time as we exhale, push the hands into the ground. Feel the strength in your hips. Let's lift ourselves onto our hips, lifting from the knees into the chest, arms to the sky. Exhale, bending at the elbows, cactus arms, and opening a little bit more. And very gently placing the hands back down and repeating this movement. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, round the spine. Sliding the hands onto the thighs and all the way up towards the sun. Breathe in. Exhale, bend the elbows, breathe out. Placing the hands back onto the mat. And one more time, inhale, open the heart. Exhale, cat, pushing the ground. Gliding the hands towards yourself. Inhale, lift your entire body, fingertips to the sky. Exhale, cactus arms. And gently let it all fall back down onto the mat. Inhale as you sit on towards your heels, breathing in and gliding your body into a child's pose. Find your moment of rest. Keeping this child's pose, glide the fingertips towards you. Inhale, opening the heart, releasing the neck. And exhale, falling down, falling back towards your mat. Feel every part of your spine gliding. Inhale, heart opening. Exhale, child's pose, finding your comfort, finding safety, security, stability. One last time, let's bring our weight onto our hands and knees. Tucking in the toes so that way you feel secure. Inhale, lifting the right arm up to the sky and opening the body. Placing that right arm behind the head and looking up as high as you can. Exhale, coming back to center, place both hands onto the mat and preparing for the other side. Inhale, left arm twist. Left hand behind the head and hold. Breathing into this part of your body. Exhale both hands onto the mat. Let's add a leg, stretching the left leg, tucking in the left toes. Inhale, right arm up to the sky. Stretching the body in a marvelous way. Right hand behind the head and hold. Exhale, bringing that hand back onto the mat. And changing legs, stretching that right leg far behind and opening from the left. Inhale, left arm stretches up. Left arm behind the head. And on an exhale, bring it back down. We're going to come into a high plank position. Stretching both legs, tucking in the toes. Breathe in here. And preparing for a gentle movement. Bending in the hips and lifting the heart up. Inhale. And exhale, pushing the hips back into a downward facing dog. Walking out that dog so that way your legs are comfortable. Pushing your chest towards the thighs and wiggling it all out. Inhale, lifting from the heels, rolling through the spine, high plank and falling into your upward facing dog. Inhale, feel free in the chest. Exhale, push back with strength into your downward facing dog. Feeling your hamstrings. One last time, inhale, lifting the heels. Rolling through the spine, high plank. Inhale, upward facing dog, allowing your shoulders to fall. The energy in your heart to lift. And exhale, posing the knees onto the mat and finding your child's pose. To go even deeper, bring your hands together and place your hands gently behind the head. Allow everything to empty into the ground. Empty your thoughts. Empty your head. Release all of your worries. Let's just focus on our energy. On our energetic being. Feel free to roll yourself back to a seated position, maybe rolling the neck, maybe moving the wrists. Wonderful. Bringing your hands back down, tucking in the toes. Exhale and finding your downward facing dog here. We're going to widen the feet so that way we feel strong. Inhale, lifting that right leg all the way up to the sky. Finding your three-legged dog. We're going to open the hips, bending that right leg. And just breathing here. On our next exhale, big step forward, right foot in between the hands into a lunge and warming up the lunge. Placing that back knee onto the mat. Inhale, twist and open the right arm up to the sky. Bringing that right hand behind the head and resting in this asana. Listening to the parts of our body that feel stuck. Exhale, bring both hands on either side of your leg, lifting that back heel off the mat. We're going to hold our abdominals here and shoot the energy forward onto that front leg, lifting our left leg off the mat. If you feel good, hold with both hands on the mat. And if you want to challenge, lift your right arm off the mat and align your right arm above your head, finding your half moon. If you want to go even further, bend that leg in the sky and try to grab your left foot with your left hand, holding with control. Beautiful. Release that leg behind you, slowly coming to a seated position. Our right leg is firmly into the ground, knee bent. Inhale, lift the hips up to the sky. As your heart and your chest lift, your left arm comes over the head. Exhale, let's bring the body back down, seated, changing arms, left hand onto the mat, and the right arm lifts up and over the head. Feel this posture like a wild thing. And when you feel it's too intense, come back onto your sit bones, twisting the body so that you turn onto your mat, placing both hands and finding your downward facing dog. Lifting the heels, inhale. Exhale, high plank as you roll through the body, and coming into our upward facing dog, open the heart. And exhale, being gentle with the heart, push back into your child's pose. Our heart needs moments where it can be calm, where it is not being overworked, it is just resting and healing. Slowly coming back onto our hands and knees. Exhale, push back into a downward facing dog. We're going to take it to the other side. Inhale, lift the left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, bending the left leg. When you're ready, big step forward in between the hands, into lunge. Moving the body, warming up the hips. Exhale, placing that back knee onto the mat. And inhale, left arm up to the sky in a twist. Placing the left hand behind the head and hold. Feel free to close your eyes. Feel the sunlight just basking on you. Exhale, bring both hands back onto the mat, lifting that back heel, lifting your knee and preparing the body as you sway forward. Inhale. And exhale, shoot the body forward, lifting that back leg off the mat. Either stay with both hands on the ground, or if you're ready for a challenge, lift your right arm all the way up to the sky. Feel your body opening, but your mind is stable. If you want to go even further, bending that back leg, try to reach for your right foot with your right hand. Feeling the stretch in the thigh, but also in the lower back. Squeeze your bum muscles. Slowly bringing the leg in the sky, back onto the mat as you're seated on your sit bones. Stretching that right leg and pushing the left leg into the ground. Lifting the hips up as the right arm comes over the head. Breathe in. Exhale, coming down gently and switching arms. Feel the difference here. Lifting the hips And lifting that left arm up and over the head. Exhale, coming back down, twisting the body and finding your downward facing dog. Looking towards the belly. Inhale, lifting the heels, rolling through the spine, high plank, allowing the hips to fall and opening the heart. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, pushing back into child's pose. Our child's pose is just as important as all of the other asanas. Finding deep rest can be very healing and beneficial, especially when we're always busy and active. Come back to the silence and allow your heart to be silent. Take your time to come back to your body, to come back to a seated position. Placing our legs in front, let's bring the soles of our feet together. The hips are open wide in a butterfly position, and allow your hands to be open towards the sky. Lifting every part of your body, every vertebrae, all the way to the top of your head. Breathe in. And on an exhale, slowly crossing at the elbows, place both hands on either shoulder blade. Using your arms, allow the body to fall forward. And stretching here. Wonderful. Bringing the body back to center and crossing the opposite arm over. Inhale as you lift your energy up. And exhale, forward fold. It is okay to be still, to surrender to the posture. Coming back slowly. And now closing our knees. We're going to allow ourselves to get comfortable and just roll ourselves back onto the mat. Lying down on your back, bring your knees close to your chest. And take a little stretch, a little massage into the lower back. Beautiful. Placing your feet firmly into the ground. Inhale, lifting the hips and lifting the arms up and over the head onto the ground. Feeling this half bridge pose. Hold here, squeezing the glutes, squeezing the abs. And exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae coming down. Allowing the feet to glide, the legs to stretch, and the eyes can close naturally. You are surrendering here. Surrendering with all the love of the universe. Like a blanket of love covering your body. Your emotions are supported, but they are also free to leave your body so that you may find your deepest self. Allow your soul to be free from pain, from thought, from distraction. Just you with all of that inner light and inner love. Taking your time. If you are ready to move, bring the knees close to your chest and roll over to one side. Exhale, pushing the hands into the mat and coming into a seated position. Palms of the hands open to the sky, gently on your thighs. And feel the warmth that you have created within. There is so much love within you, ready to be shared. With your eyes closed, gather this love in your hands, bringing your hands closer towards your heart, and then placing them gently on your heart space. Enjoy this moment with all this love in your heart space. And when you're ready, taking one last breath, inhale, lifting the arms up to the sky, knowing that your heart is always full of love. And exhale, hands into prayer, bowing your head into Namaste.